Oh my God, karma strikes. Richard Sherman, you had it coming. You had it fucking coming. The Seattle Seahawks released you. All I can say is you had it coming. Your cocky ass, bullshit attitude finally caught up with you. Listen, I ain't a Seattle Seahawks hater. I specifically hated the Seattle Seahawks specifically because of Richard Sherman. Seattle Seahawks, consider yourself lucky. You got rid of a fucking cancer. I mean, let's be honest, Seattle. You ain't nowhere near as good as you were 2 or 3 years ago. It's quite evident. It's quite evident. Now, Richard Sherman, hell of a player. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the stats don't lie. I mean, the guy's a good football player, no doubt, whatsoever. But that cocky, arrogant-ass attitude's only going to get you so far before the organization finally says, you know what? We're moving on. And that's exactly what happened to you, Richard Sherman. Just goes to show you, you know what? You know who else did the exact same thing? Randy Moss. Randy Moss was just like you when he was on the Vikings. Had the stats to back it up. Great freaking wide receiver. Probably one of the all-time greats, honestly. But his attitude got the best of him. And that's what happened to you. I mean, all right, Richard Sherman, you won a Super Bowl. You should have won 2, but fucking Pete Carroll doesn't know how to call a play. When you got Marshawn Lynch averaging 7-8 yards a carry, you fucking somehow, whatever reason, you fucking passed it on the 1-yard line. And then, of course, the Seattle Seahawks fans are ready. Why, it's fucking rigged. It's rigged. No, it's a dumbass fucking play call is what it is. It's got nothing to do with the fucking game being rigged. And believe me, I don't like the New England Patriots. I don't like them no more than anybody else. But I'll tell you what, that was not a rigged game. That was a stupid fucking call by your coach, is what it was. So, anyways, Richard Sherman. And he sends out a tweet about his stats. Well, obviously, you know what? They knew your stats, you dumbass. That's why they kept you as long. You send out a tweet because of your stats. Well, obviously, stats don't lie. Well, no shit, idiot. That's why they kept you. They got sick of your mouth. I don't even care if they release you for another reason. I'll probably get hate for this. But no, Richard Sherman's a puke. There's no 2 ways about it. And that attitude in the NFL, and life in general. I mean, let's be honest, Richard Sherman. If you walked into a bar and you were just a Joe Blow and nobody knew you, you'd get the shit kicked out of you. You would. You would. Simple as that. But since you're an NFL superstar, you got all the security protecting you and all that shit. That's why you run your mouth. Any other place you get freaking beat down. But, anyways, that's besides the point. Seattle Seahawks, consider yourself lucky you got rid of a cancer. That's all I can tell you. Because believe me, the Seattle Seahawks, I mean, who hated the Seattle Seahawks before Richard Sherman? Nobody. Nobody did. Fuck, half people didn't even know who the Seattle Seahawks were. They didn't give a shit. But then you got Richard Sherman. It's kind of like when Rex Ryan went to the Bills. Rex Ryan became a freaking cancer. So the Bills did a smart thing. In Seattle, you did a smart thing, believe me. Because, honestly, like I said, you can only have that mentality so long before it catches up to you. Like I said, it happened to Dante Culpepper, it happened to Randy Moss, and now it's happening to Richard Sherman. Oh, and it happened to RG3. Remember him? Remember the whole freaking cock of how great he was going to be? He was going to be a Hall of Fame. He ain't even worthy of a backup anymore. He's not even, he couldn't even make a backup for the Cleveland Browns. He couldn't even start for the Cleveland Browns. What's that tell you? An 0-16 franchise didn't even want him. So, that's where that attitude gets you. So I'm sorry, Seahawks fans, but now everybody will start liking you again because you don't have some cocky puke running his mouth. I mean, he ran his mouth to Tom Brady. Yes, granted, Tom Brady lost the Super Bowl recently, but how could you compare Tom Brady to Richard Sherman? You can't. You can't even put them in the same sentence. I'm sorry, you can't. There's no way. You can't do it. So, thought I'd make a video. It's been a while, and I'm driving, so it's mounted, but seriously, Seattle Seahawks fans, consider yourself lucky. You did the best thing. Your organization was smart. Should have got rid of him a couple years ago, but whatever. So Richard Sherman, here's what Richard Sherman's going to end up being. He'll end up just like being like RG3. He'll end up a superstar at one point, and then he'll end up like on a team like, who knows what. He'll go from on top of the world to nothing. I'm telling you. You know who really could use him is probably Jacksonville. As much as I hate to say it because Jacksonville's got a young upcoming team, but I think if you put Richard Sherman on Jacksonville, they'd be elite. They'd be unstoppable. Like I said, beginning of this video, I don't like Richard Sherman's attitude. That doesn't mean I don't acknowledge how good he is as a player, because he is good. He's a great player, but the mouth got to him. So maybe he'll learn. And you know what the sad part about that is? That's going to make every other NFL team not want to draft you, because you got a mouth. You got a mouth. True sportsmanship teams don't like that. They don't like people that run their mouths and draw attention to their teams. They don't like that. At least I wouldn't like that. But anyways, I'll be making more videos soon. Got myself a PS4 finally, as I'll show you. Got myself this one, new one that came out Friday the 13th. Kind of excited to try that one. And of course, I had to get Minecraft. Of course, you know, cheap. It was $10. Same game, but you know, at least I can have it on the new system. But anyways. That's it, people, and we will catch you later.